So I guess how is it to be back out here getting ready to play for a game again?
Feels good. I mean, I'm just so excited to be back. Words can't explain the energy and the energy I had out here today and all week. I'm just excited to be back.
What was that whole process for you like? I mean, getting suspended and then kind of finding out how.
It's since I was a kid playing football, this is the time, especially in the league. This is the time where I'm playing games. So, being out, it was a definite change and switch up for me. Even my body recognized it. So it was time that I took to reflect on what's going on and really a moment for me to gather myself and get ready for this moment here.
Those 3 games you did play earlier this year, was it tough to kind of compartmentalize it, knowing that that was hanging over at some point, there could be something coming down and not knowing when that was going to be?
I obviously that's a thought, that stays in the back of your mind, but you just take it every day as it is, day by day, just like today. I'm gonna be where my feet are. I'm not gonna, harp on the past. I'm not gonna I'm not going to predict the future. I'm just gonna be right where I'm at. So take it day by day, and yeah.
I saw on your Instagram that you went to Sedona. I guess how did that help you clear your head or kind of get yourself right?
Yeah, so Sedona's I don't know if anyone's familiar with Sedona, but there's a lot of energy fields. So it was just a place. I was in Arizona training, and it was a place that has a great scenery. And I went out there with a good friend of mine, and I just took some time out to clear my mind. But it was good for me. It's healthy.
Did you experience some of the energy chakras?
I'm gonna sound crazy, but it was funny because it was a beautiful day, and I was at the top of Bell Mountain or Bell Rock. It's a rock it's a huge bell-looking rock, but the sun and the moon were out at 45 degrees on each of my my left and my right side, and I was just thanking God that I'm able to experience a beautiful day like this with the sun and the moon out at the same time. And it was a full moon that day. So, or no, actually, it was a crescent moon. But nonetheless, it was a beautiful day, and I definitely caught some good vibes.
Did you watch the Seahawks games, and what was just that experience like if you didn't?
Excuse me?
Did you watch the Seahawks games while you were gone, and just what was it like to do that again?
Yeah, I didn't have. I stayed away from television, and during the suspension, there's a no contact rule, so they took my iPad, which is the playbook. But I caught the games when I could. At one point in time, I was watching the game through FaceTime with my dad. So he put on FaceTime, and he has all the channels, NFL. He's a huge subscriber, but watching the games through FaceTime. So I try to catch it when I could, for sure.
Did you catch some Vikings games during that point, as to maybe just
Honestly, watching my brothers play makes me nervous and anxious, so I try to not watch his games. And every time I don't watch his games, he balls out. So it's like a superstition of mine. And I end up watching I can't watch it on television, but if I'm watching it on the iPad or, in my book, I tend to do better with that. He's still my brother. I want the best for him. So I'm watching film. I'm watching it like film. I'm like, you missed that there. You should have got that there. Oh, good job there. It's just too stressful for me.
Does it make it any more special knowing that your first game back is going to be against him?
It is pretty special. It is special in the sense that, during a hard time like this, you lean on those that love you. That you lean on those that have been there all your life, and it's emotional coming back. And what better way to come back than to play a loved one? So it is special.
What's been the hardest part about all of this?
The hardest part about this is the situation itself. Understanding the severity, the friends that I've lost through, no one truly understands the intricacies. And that being said, it's understandable for people to want to waltz away. So, and deep down, I'll never truly know who's with me or not, but I can tell there's a shift in energy between those who know me, And if they truly do know me, then there's no shift. But it could be a blessing in disguise, Those who aren't supposed to be in my life won't be. And through hard situations like this, that sifts out.
You got in some trouble and some friends ditched you?
Honestly, yeah, when you put it like that, that's what I'm saying. So at first, it's hard, but when you look at the silver lining, those people probably didn't need to be in my life in the first place. So
The NFL part is over. And still there's the middle part. Like,
that part is inevitable, and I probably won't speak on that. But
how do you focus? Like, how do you do that just hanging out there?
this is my escape. Football is everything for me, and to have lost that also was very hard. That also was probably the hardest thing, having to walk away from a game that I love, from a team that has accepted me, and just wanting to be here and not being able to hurt, so.
Michael, do you have a greater appreciation for the game itself and playing the game now?
Most definitely.
Some guys
Most definitely. I never thought I'd say that the game of football is literally healthy for me. You understand what I'm saying? But there's something that this game does for individuals like myself and even those who watch and love the game. We all get together on Sundays. The people who are playing and the people who are watching. It's a special game. And a lot of life lessons learned through the game. And, through this life lesson that I'm learning, the game has become even more special. So, yeah.
Michael, Pete said that you've been aiming for this game specifically. Now that you said you've cleared your head a little bit, what do you visualize going into this Monday night game, stepping back onto CenturyLink?
What do I visualize? Man, making plays, going out there with my boys, competing at an all-time high level, solidifying myself as a Seahawk. I'm just happy to be back, yeah.
Anything else? Thanks, Michael.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.